We got this question from our buddy who lives in Sweden. He's 21 years old. About 2 years ago, he discovered working out. He says, up until that point, his life has been kind of bad, he says, I've had a bad life. 2 years ago, I discovered the barbell. And through strength training, he built up his self-esteem to such a degree that he found a girlfriend, right? And for a few months they dated. He lost his virginity to her, right? And a few weeks after he had sex with her for the first time at 21 years old, she bounces. She leaves, she says, I don't want to deal with you anymore, and she goes and has sex with other men. Now he's distraught. Can't do anything but lay at home, sits on his couch all day long, and has no motivation to do anything. What do I do, Elliot? Okay, take a look back. Oftentimes when we just look back at the patterns of our life, we start to get clues. Right? That's a lot of what I do. You know, I don't know anything. I kind of observe and then sometimes show you. So I'm going to show you a pattern, right? It's not even a pattern yet, but you can make it a pattern because there are certain successes and lessons to be learned. Okay? 2 years ago, you discovered weight training. Now, whether or not you transformed into a manly beast with rippling abs and immaculate looking body, it's not the point. 2 years ago, you went from having a bad life into a purpose, right? So you're doing something, you're engaged in something, you're actively moving towards something, and your life becomes good again, right? It's not so much the result of the weight training, but it's who you're becoming through the weight training 2 years ago, right? So now you're a man that's on a mission. You're a man that's doing something. You're a man with discipline and commitment, and you're a better, stronger version of yourself. And that's attractive to women. And what do you know? A woman shows up. Stronger version of myself, building character, ladies show up, and you have sex, and you fall in love. Now, I can guarantee you this is what happened. Guarantee. You let go of the pattern, the activity that got you to where you were. I guarantee you, you fell in love, and guess what? You probably rested on her. You leaned on her. You started sucking on her. Right? She became a sucker. You made her feel like a sucker because you no longer stood on your own ground. You're no longer moving in your way. You're not making yourself as a man any longer. You were making yourself as a man. You became attractive. Now you're leaning on this woman, and women, do not like men leaning on them. I think that they probably find it to be the most repulsive thing in the world. It's for a man that like leans on them and sucks on them, right? I don't know what your childhood was like. I don't know what your experiences with your mother were like, but you were looking for a place to suckle, and you found that in your woman, and she was repulsed by it, and she pushed you away. Now, what do you do, right? Because now it's been 4 months, he says. She pushed me away, and she went off. Now I can't live with myself. I can't get out of the house, though. All I want to do is sit on my couch. Go back to the gym, dude. Because now you're going to go back to the road that got you to where you were able to find love to begin with. But you also are stronger now because you learned something. Don't give yourself up. Don't give up the activity that allowed you to possess yourself to begin with. And don't lean on your woman. Don't suck on her, right? She wants a baby to suck on her. That's why they're attracted to us. They want to be sucked on, but not by you. Do you understand? Because you'll disgust her. She was disgusted with you. Get on your feet, be a fucking man, move in the direction of something bigger than yourself. Make something happen. And you'll attract another woman. And keep your grounding while you're with her. Done.